So moving to the next one, and it's star loads. So Jovan, let me just quickly give you the hosting rights. So you know the play. Once you're ready, just tell me so we can start a timer.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so Starloads or Nadji Turu, as we know it in Serbia, is an online platform that helps carriers and shippers or freighters, if you will, to connect between each other. The problem we found is that 60% of transportation companies, especially in Serbia, but also in Balkan market, are returning home empty. The problem when I heard about it became in a kafana or a disco club, if you want, in Serbia, where I heard people talking about how their truck is stuck on border, they cannot find a different carrier to transport it, and I said, can you publish it somewhere like online publishing platform or something like that? And they said, yeah, but tomorrow, 24 or 48 hours later, they're gonna publish it. So I did the research. We went to different truckers companies. We did a pilot phase with a closed user group, and we launched finally in Serbia 2020 with SMEs, especially who have 1 to 5 trucks or 5 to 10 truckers. They are our real customers. Why? Because they can find a transport back to their home base, or if they drive from, for example, from Belgrade to Düsseldorf or to Berlin, usually they can find the transport back. Either that, or they're calling local companies or freighters at that city with their cell phone and trying to find something to come back for home. Because of that, pricing of transport is higher, and of course freighters are usually posting RFPs or requests for proposals for a whole year contract, where they're only working with 10 or 15 companies for their transport. Also, COVID-19 crisis has showed us that, well, couriers, especially in Serbia, weren't ready for something like this because e-commerce boomed, right? And their network, their logistics operation were basically breaking down on every single cent. So what we did, we offered a simple solution where we are offering you as a carrier to unlock a contact information for fighter for only €0.50 or 50 dinars. And same way it goes for a fighter. If he has a load and he posts on our platform, he can unlock information of a free available truck in that city. Otherwise, everything else is free. There is no monthly fee. There is no annual fee. You only pay for a business once you find it. What's our potential? What we have right now in Serbia, there is around 20,000 leads or companies that are dealing. When I say freighters, I also mean production companies, manufacturing or import export or big warehouses. So far, we have captured over 80% of that market. We have 11,550 registered truckers, from which are 60% active on our platform, and 7,000 freighters right now using our platform every day and posting loads, and all of that for 50 dinars per business. Our expansion plan is, of course, to go to firstly to Balkan market like North Macedonia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Bulgaria, Croatia, and Turkey. As you can see, I have posted some numbers over here, which we are basically just buying from business registry in those countries. And with our mini call center, we are calling each SME and offering our services compared to the competition. This is a financials plan. So far, we have proven records since we launched of around €200 a month, which doesn't sound a lot, but if you compare that for what we are charging, 50 dinars per business, that's really telling us that it's working. We are asking for a €1 million investment, and this financial plan has been planned accordingly, so we can expand in other feet-on-street presence countries like North Macedonia, Bosnia, and as I said, later on in Turkey and possibly in Greece. Also, what we are trying to include in next year's is a subscription level on a monthly, where basically all of the information will be unlocked. It will be €89 per month, comparing to our competition, which is charging around 150 to 300 euros a month. So that's really, really lower than them and offering us a possibility to expand. That would be all.
Thank you, Jovan. With 30 seconds to spare. So, Jury, floor is yours.
If I may, this is Stevica. Could you go back, please, to the slide with the revenue projections? Thank you. So how much money did you say you're raising?
1 million euro.
Why do you need 1 million euros when you basically need only 260,000 euros to cover the first year?
1 million euro is for the full expansion plan. So Turkey, Croatia, and everything else. We can also talk about smaller numbers, so only for expansion plan for 2021 or 2022. But we also are planning to include, aside from the service that we are offering right now, a courier shipping gateway, which in Balkan market basically doesn't exist. Since we have availability for couriers, which we are already pretty much connected, the additional money that we are asking for the operations and everything else would be also used for additional package developments.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, thanks for the presentation. It's, I mean, you tackle a real problem. We know this problem for many years, and we have seen a lot of similar, services and attempts to solve this. Do you have anything that makes your offering, better, different than the potential competitors? I mean, is there any intelligence in your system that makes matching easier, more efficient, something that makes your product stand out the competition maybe?
There is two things as we see it. As we started with the closed group trackers, we basically went to those companies, especially SMEs, and asked, what's your problem? The first one that we are seeing is the return load. The other competition platforms are not offering predictions, so you can fill up your pipeline for full week ahead. Basically, what you can find is a load towards some city, and at that point, you cannot find loads in future. Why? Because they are not posting loads that furthermore, basically over 24 hours that can change immediately. Additionally, it's a business model that we are offering. We are not asking people to pay us monthly or yearly fee, which in some cases can be a lot for SME. If you would pay 150 euros a month and you are not sure you are going to find a business, we approach that problem by saying, here's all the information about load or about a free carrier. He's right now in this city, he's available. This is his reviews and everything else. You are going to pay our platform 50 dinars or half an euro for his contact information. And he's always going to come back to us. Why? Because he's not going to just write up contact number and call him next time and ask him for a load. It could happen once, he can get lucky, but in next city, he's again going to use our platform. And third one, which I personally see is our deep connection with the companies, especially in Serbia, but also in Balkan market. During COVID phase, we partnered with OTP Bank to provide financing, credit loans, leasing, and also liquidity offers. And that was carefully and structurally planned for them. So that's what we are also going to do in other countries. Monthly subscription and yearly subscription are there to bring revenue, of course, but we don't have to grow that much. We can continue in this own rate. Only reason why we are asking this million or half million, if that's also an offer, is we can grow much faster with marketing and everything else and reach that number and potential.
All right, thank you.
Any additional questions? We still have time for one more. If not, thank you, Johan, for the pitch.
Yep.
Thank you, Jury, for the questions.